Hi everyone, it's Carly here, and for my video today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 series I've started and now need to finish. Apologies if I look a bit frazzled. I've just filmed this whole video twice, and the first time my memory card declared itself to be full halfway through and I didn't get the error message until I'd finished, and the second time I'd actually already taken my memory card out and started editing this before I noticed the entire thing was out of focus. If this one is out of focus, I'm really sorry, but this is what I'm going to be uploading. I am not filming this video for a fourth time. Anyway, so I am really bad for just reading standalones and not really investing in series anymore. It's something I used to read a lot of series when I was younger, but as I've got older and I've got less time and I'm reading more and more, I just find it really difficult to commit to a series of like 3 or 4 books when there's a year gap in between them. I just find that I tend to read the first book, really love it, and then by the time the second book comes out I've just sort of lost interest. So there are lots of series on my shelves that are half finished, so this year I'm going to really try and catch up with as many of them as possible. The first series that I am 3 books behind on is the Zombie series by Darren Shan. I've read and reviewed the first 4, so I'm only behind by 3 at the moment, which isn't too bad. The reason I've got behind, even though I really love the series, is because a new book is released every 3 months with this series, so it's really easy to let it slip and suddenly you're like 3 or 4 books behind. I still have to read Zombie Angel, Zombie Gladiator and Zombie Mission, which is out in like 2 weeks I think, and then I'm totally up to date. So I need to get my hands on those 3 books and then I can be all caught up with that one because I really love that series. And the second series that I need to finish is the Divergent series by Veronica Roth, which I know everyone has been talking about a lot after book 3 was released. I've read and reviewed the first 2 books in the series, Divergent and Insurgent, and I really loved both of them. It really surprised me because it's not the kind of series I normally enjoy, but I really did like it a lot. I'm really looking forward to reading Allegiant, despite a lot of the negative reviews that are going around. It's just insane when you look at the hate that Veronica Roth has received just because people don't like the way the series has ended. Really annoys me. I do actually know what the kind of big thing is in Allegiant. A friend told me the other day, so I do know what the ending is. Personally think it sounds like a pretty strong ending myself, but there we go. I know a lot of people disagree, but that is one that I'm hoping to read very soon to finish off that series before the film comes out as well, hopefully, so I haven't got very long. And the third series that I'm trying to finish is the Drake Chronicles by Alexandra Harvey, and if any of you know me very well, you'll probably know I'm not a big paranormal and vampire fan, so it's a bit weird that I love this series so much, but it is one of my favourites and I can't believe I haven't finished it yet. I've already read and reviewed the first 4 and I've got books 5 and 6 ready to read. That is Blood Moon and Blood Prophecy. I've actually just started Blood Moon. I've literally read like 1 chapter, so I'm hoping to finish this series soon. If you haven't read this yet, I completely recommend it. It's one of my favourite series of all time. I love the characters, the writing, the mythology, the humour, everything. You just can't beat this if you enjoy vampire series. So there you go. The penultimate series in this video is the Order of Darkness series by Philippa Gregory, and I'm not a big historical fan. I do really enjoy it whenever I pick it up, but it's not something that I ever focus on, and if I've got 10 books I can read and one of them is historical, it will always be at the bottom of the list. I'm not really sure why, because I do always enjoy it when I pick it up, but there we go. Changeling is the first book in the series, which I've read and reviewed, and it was one of my favourite books of that year. I adored it so much more than I thought I would. It was hilarious and touching and I loved it. The second book is Stormbringers, and then book 3, and I think this is the final book in the series, is Fool's Gold. I actually went to read this the other day and then realised that this is book 3, not book 2, so I need to get a copy of Stormbringers before I can finish the series because I don't want to read them out of sequence, but that's one I'm hoping to read very soon. And last of all, and probably the one everyone is going to be like, what, when they see I haven't read it, is the Delirium series by Lauren Oliver. I've read Delirium, I read it on my Kindle the day I got approved on NetGalley. I was so excited for it, I loved it, and then I got a proof of Pandemonium And by this point, I think about 18 months had passed between my proof of Pandemonium coming and Delirium being approved on NetGalley. I think because it came so early onto NetGalley, by the time the proofs for book 2 came out, so much time had passed, I had kind of lost interest. I'd kind of forgotten a few key bits from book 1. So I just left it on my shelf. I was like, oh, I'll read Delirium again and then I'll read it because I really loved it. And then Requiem arrived. I was like, oh, I still haven't read Pandemonium and I still need to reread Delirium. So unfortunately these have just been sitting on my shelf for the last year or two, which is really bad because I really did want to finish this series. I just kind of got a little bit sidetracked, but I do need to finish it because I want to watch the TV show when it comes out, which sounds really exciting, but I want to have read all of the books before. So that's the last one on my list at the moment. So I want to hear from you guys. Do you like reading series or do you prefer standalone? Have you finished any of these series? If you have, let me know in the comments, but please don't post any spoilers because, as you know, I have not finished them yet. I hope you will have a really good couple of weeks and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!